Open club face is obviously a huge issue. We deal with this, but let's talk about what we can do to this golf club, okay? This is what's important to me here, okay? That we understand this. Hi, friends and golfers. Erik Schjolberg, EJS Golf. So coming to you today about casting, okay? So this movement I see all the time from golfers coming to see this. So you see here. So swing up, let's say however we got to the top, then we're down here. You see this massive gap here. Club like this, typically, I'm going to see this club wide open here. Probably even outside the hands here coming down, and you just get this look here where it's like, what do you do from here? You're definitely not generating power. You're definitely having to throw it right there. So let's talk a bit about this, why this happens, because to me, golf is all around this image that we put into our brain of what we're trying to do. And what I find when I talk to golfers, and it's when I meet new golfers, there's a lot of questions I ask, and I'm trying to understand their image, their visual that they have of the golf swing in their brain. What are they trying to get to? And a lot of times, unfortunately, I find out that, well, number one, it's incorrect what they're trying to do from something they heard incorrectly, or they don't have an image in their brain of what they're even trying to get to. So how would you ever get there, right? If we don't even know what we're trying to get to. That's kind of I call the hope and pray method, okay? So why am I making a video on this? And, you see me making quite a few videos on this. In fact, you can go watch a series I have in my room at school.com/EJS Golf on this. And I produce others on YouTube, and you can find my YouTube channels at EJS Golf. Why? Because it's an epidemic. I see it all the time. I don't want to get in fully into all the reasons for it right now. I want to talk to you more theoretically here a bit so you can solve this, okay? So open club face is obviously a huge issue. We deal with this, but let's talk about what we can do to this golf club, okay? This is what's important to me here, okay? That we understand this. What are the three things that we do here to this club, okay? I have really three options with this, okay? One is I can pull it, right? I can pull it here. I can pull it down, whatever I do, I pull, right? There's pull. I have a throwing action. I can throw it. I can throw it like this. Boom, throw. What's the other option I have? Twist. I have three options with this club that I have, okay? I need to perform those correctly in good sequencing in order to get a good impact. Because remember, if those of you that understand what I teach, you're going to understand that everything I'm talking about, cast or whatever, is to improve you down here. If everybody casts, well, if people come in and cast and I could still get a good impact with that cast up here and good compression and flight, I wouldn't change it. Who cares? Like, I'm not worried about building this picture perfect swing. I'm worried about building this swing that gets us to impact that produces power and efficiency and is safe for you, okay? I have those three options. What happens then if I get to this picture that's here? What did I miss? What did I do? So I'd say this, right? I get here. There's probably no twist. The face is wide open. What did I do? I threw it. Did I pull? Not much, right? If I pulled, I have this action. See, here's a pull. You notice when I pull, like, I'm not throwing, right? I'm pulling. This is the problem that people try to create lag. They're like, oh, I'm going to get lag. They pull. Well, what do? They end up getting this huge cup in the wrist, and then look at this face is open, and they're never going to fix that on the way down, right? So they're missing twist and throw, all right? So for those of you that get here, and we see this look here, right? What are you missing? You're missing the pull to get this into here. You're missing the pull. You got the throw. Let's get rid of the throw and work more on the pull and get the throw happen later. So let's talk about these wrists, okay? How they work in the golf swing. They're like this. Notice that, like how I'm doing this. I call it float, load, float, load. See how they're working together? They work like this. They don't work like this, okay, folks? So we don't come down with this massively open face like this and go like this. Many of you do. Look at this right shoulder coming in. That's what throws the club out right there, right? Because you're like this, okay? How do we fix this then, okay? So you are one of those people. I come here and you like that, right? You got all the throw, no pull. Let's work on this with our feet together. And I want you to do this. You're going to almost feel like your arms, and this is going to sound counterintuitive, but that's okay for now, right? Because we're going to fix this. Are out racing your body. So I'm going to have you can do a split grip too. It's a little hard for me to get the right, side bend that I need doing that at my age, I guess, but we're here. I want you to just keep your body closed and just pull this down in front of you. Okay. Now when we go to hit, I want you to pause. And then I want you to feel that starting first. Okay. Now you're probably like, oh my gosh, Erik, that's like everything I'm against. I want to make sure I'm like this, right? Well, I would say, like, if you look at that shot where my low point's almost 4 inches after, and you're going to learn that you can probably hit this shot. That's a little chippy 9-iron, 104 yards. You saw I barely swing at it. Knowing I can hit my 9-iron probably 150 like this. You're going to say, yeah, oh, maybe I think it's okay. I'm going to still clear. Okay. I had a student the other day that was worried about it. We measured his hip rotation in my 3D program, and he was still above tour average. And he goes, Eric, I just feel like all I'm doing is pulling out with my arms. I go, it's great. Keep doing it. He was still above tour average here with hip turn and impact. Okay. So it may feel like you are like this when hitting it. It's not what I want folks to remember. Okay. There's a lot of times we build in these things to fix it. It doesn't mean I want a golf swing that looks like this. Okay. Yes, of course, I still want your impact to be here. It doesn't mean we have to go like this and just spin out, right? You have to learn to pull and throw later. What is the throw part? Okay. And how does this work? The throw is figuring out, for me, the way I think about it is, where do I want impact to be? Like for irons, right? I want to, say I got a 7-iron. I want to be probably 4 or 5 inches with my low point in front. Okay. So for me, I think, okay, here, I want to throw it. I got to throw this at some point here, right? I'm just not holding on forever, right? So I have to figure out, okay, if my low point is 5 inches in front, at some point I have to let this thing throw. I got to throw it to it. But look how my hand is working. Boom. It's not going like this. There you go, right? So it's a mixture of what? Pull, throw, and then remember we have this twist of the shaft. We can't come down like this. We may have to twist a little bit too to get the shaft coming down or get our club face in a better position here. Remember, you can pull all you want if you pull like this. And let's say you get here, hey, look, I'm good. I'm doing good. I've gotten down to my thigh, but look at my face. You will never rotate and throw through correctly with that because ball will go 90 miles to the right. So what you'll do is you'll stop as usual, hump, come forward and throw the club like that, okay? Remember, faith is king. Okay, so we have to take care of this face as part of it. Okay, you have your combo of 3 there. Folks, let me know how it goes. Leave a comment below. Let me know if this helped you understand things a little better so now you can fix it, how this drill is helping you. This is an incredible drill. I'm telling you, do this drill, spend some time doing it. Learn to hit the ball nice and straight with it. You're going to get nice baby draws, most of you. Check your club. Make sure you're at P6. You're pretty good. Hand behind, or the club head a little behind the ball. And we got our toe down a little bit, and you're good to go. Thanks a lot for watching Erik Schjolberg, EJS Golf. Let's crush this casting once and for all.